According to reports from Daily Times Nigeria, fighters loyal to the Islamic State of West Africa province issued out a warning to residents of Borno State against cooperating with the soldiers of the Nigerian army. This terrorist group went as far as sharing flyers to residents of Borno and painted the Nigerian army black. The report added that they tried brainwashing these residents that the Nigerian soldiers were the real enemies. ISWAP and Boko Haram for years have been causing havoc in the country, and we don't need a soothsayer to tell us that they have an evil agenda. They went on to say that soldiers are the ones responsible for these residents from their villages. The kind of guts these terrorists have got baffles a lot of people. The Nigeria security operatives need to do something swiftly because these bad guys tarnish their image. Just like late Ç0NV said, things are falling apart and my heart bled as soon as I came across this report, and I asked myself, how on earth did we get to such a situation? How can a terrorist group act as saints and dubbed soldiers who are meant to protect Nigerians as enemies? It doesn't make sense at all. I just feel this claim is ridiculous. We got to where we are today as a result of the caliber that Buhari is made of. That is just it. That is it. That is how we got to where we are today. The kind of person we have at the helm of affairs. That is why we are where we are today. A lot of things are shrouded in secrecy. People have exposed a lot of things. They are not bothered. And this shows that there is an agenda. Of course, there's an agenda. Nobody is going to be disputing that. Nigeria army can't achieve much with the crop of soldiers Buhari placed at the helm of affairs. Change the top officers and give it to middle belt or southeast. You will see quick results. Our army is weakling. Even if you put other people in charge of the army, you think they are going to act on their own? They are not going to act on their own. They will never act on their own. They will still look at the body language. The order must be given to them. Even if you give somebody, unless the person is going to say, I'm going to resign, I can't cope. But in as much the kind of people we have in this country, forget it. Don't we have people who are from other regions who are supporting what is happening now? They don't see anything wrong. Somebody like Joe Igbokwe, Loretta Onoche, Femi Adesina, Lai Mohammed, are they from the north? They are not from the north. Or whether they're from the north, but see the way and manner at which they are behaving. So even if you have somebody who is from the other side too, in as much they are under Buhari and they believe in what they can get, because they believe that opportunity comes but once, because they believe that with the level of the way things are going in this country, that this country will never be good. So they just want to get whatever they want to get. And that is how they see it, as an opportunity. That whatever they are going to get, let them get it, because with the way things are going in this country, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that whether things will continue to be better or continue to deteriorate. So to me, it's neither here nor there whether it's taking somebody from other places. But the problem we have is at the head. And just like I said, even Gabashewu, all of them that are saying what they are saying, you see them as evil people. Of course, if you don't like it, you can't join it. But they are acting on somebody's scripts. Well, did you remember sometimes before he came into the government, said attack on Boko Haram is an attack to the north? Today, that man is in government and Boko Haram is waxing stronger by the day. Yeah, by the day. You connect the dots now. You connect the dots. You have to connect the dots. Connect the dots. So that is what someone says. We got here by killing Biafra and thereafter enthroning mediocrity. The Boko Haram, ISWAP, and ISIS are already in the army. Exactly. Pantami is a known ISIS sympathizer, yet he controls all our data. The government is the chief sponsor of terrorism. What can the Nigerian army do? The men at the war front simply take orders from their compromised bosses. So the terrorists are right. The top army brass and their grand patron in Abuja are responsible for the killing and suffering we see on a daily basis. Exactly. They can't do much. Even if you bring somebody from you that you are talking, if you bring somebody from your own lineage, go and work with them. They are not going. They are going to listen to the person that is their boss, that is paying them. Did you remember sometimes before he came into power? Yes, he said any attack on Boko Haram is attack on the north. And I got to realize again, I thought about it again, that if that man could say that, and how do we expect that kind of person to fight Boko Haram? Somebody who was their, whether it's still their patron, as at then, and he made that statement. What does that tell one? The head of all terrorists are the governments we have now. Correct. Our army is not weak, but the insurgency have the governments. Simple. I agree with you 100%. The government has infiltrated the military with their terrorist members as compensation and playing to the scripts. I'm surprised that Nigerians are not seeing that Afghanistan and Nigeria governments are same now. Government led by terrorists. I think they know what they are saying. Some of the soldiers have least faith in these governments and their commanders. The army is not weak and they are not the problem, but the government that lacks the political will to fight the insurgents because they are sympathetic to them. If the government is serious about fighting terrorism, they would reshuffle the command structure of the army and the other arms of the military, equip them with sophisticated arms and ammunition, boost the morale of the officers and men, and you see them do a death blow to all forms of terrorism and banditry in the country. When the man who's at the top is not ready, what do you expect? Equip them with sophisticated weapons to kill innocent citizens, while the main terrorists are celebrated and reintegrated into the society. No, I think this person means if these are done properly, it will be like that. If things are done properly. Yes, the truth has been said. It also this also applies to other security agencies in the country, and Nigeria will become as safe as heaven. The terrorist is serving as a digital minister in Nigeria, and this man is busy linking every Nigerian to a grid to monitor and know who is who, and who to plan, and to plan how to strike decisively when the time comes. But Buhari looks the other way. So ISWAP, bandits, Boko Haram are equals to Buhari. Pantami, Malami, and all the heads of governments assembled are in the same boat. You should know by now that the crop of army we have are just like sit down and look until you tell to move. Sit down and look. Now be dog name.